Well, hello there, it's me again. And today we are going to be making a Daemon Prince of Tzeentch for my friend Sathya. Now we're going to be using the Abaddon kit as our base. We're going to start by assembling the basic torso and legs. Now look at these shin guards. That's right, they do not meet the official regulations for use in a FIFA International Soccer Tournament. But more importantly, they bear the faces of Thanos and Skeletor, neither of which are disciples of Tzeentch. So let's go ahead and scrape those off. Now we're gonna grab 2 extra Infernal Bolters from the Rubric Marines kit, and we're gonna cut off the decorative bird heads. Let's clean those up, and then we're gonna plastic glue them onto the shin pads. Bird. Now let's look at Abaddon's sensual loincloth and wrestling belt. What's that? A skull keychain? Very My Chemical Romance. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that and replace it with this lovely eyeball keychain left over from the Magnus kit. As you can see, the eyeball sits very nicely at his groin, which will provide additional genital protection for him. Right, now we're gonna get rid of this little head connection bit, and we are gonna replace it with this head from the Scarab Occult Terminator kit. So let's just stick it in there with some plastic glue, and after that we're gonna go ahead and put on his backpack. But for Abaddon's chest plate, we are gonna remove all the spikes. Now the reason for this is we want to add on this Coachella headdress, also from the Scarab Occult Terminator kit. We are gonna go ahead and remove the turtleneck bit so that our Daemon Prince's face is more clearly visible. And look at that, he's looking Tzeentchy already. Right, now we're gonna grab one of Magnus's extra faces, and then we are going to brutally destroy Magnus's face and remove everything except the headdress, which we are going to glue upside down on our Daemon Prince's chest plate. Now let's look at his shoulder pads. So I think this one with the big eye looks fairly Tzeentchy, but this other one is clearly a piece of Iron Maiden merchandise. So instead, we are gonna replace it with this other shoulder pad from the Chaos Terminator Lord kit. So we're just gonna do a bit of trimming around the edges, and then we're gonna plastic glue it on. Now we're gonna hand him his sword and give him his Cardi B nails. Now Sathya had this extra magic sword left over from the Magnus build. So we are gonna snip off one of the fireballs, clean it up a little, and then plastic glue it into the palm of our Daemon Prince. Now let's look at Abaddon's back-mounted TV antenna. We are gonna go ahead and remove all the skulls on the sides, and then we're gonna grab this thing from the Chaos kit. Okay, I admit I don't remember which kit Sathya told me this is from. Oh well. Anyway, we're gonna plastic glue this onto the top of the central spike, and then we're gonna attach the whole assembly to the top of the backpack. Intimidating. Now we've picked out these wings from the Sylvaneth Duranti kit, and we are hoping that they will give the Daemon Prince a scarab kind of look. So let's drill a few holes into the backpack and glue in those wings. The bejeweled bikini of Magnus. We are gonna cut away everything except the birds in the center. Then we're gonna plastic glue this to the outside of the Daemon Prince's gauntlet. Alright, now we're gonna add on his cape, which after a little bit of cutting and filing does mostly fit in. Alright, but now looking at him, this giant banner on his back is just really high. So we are gonna cut out the skulls, cut out the hanging scrolls, and then we're gonna reattach it. Alright, now let's get some milliput and fill in any little gaps, and then let's go work on the base. So we're gonna get some super glue, press on some clay, and Abaddon's kit comes with this lovely base that has a space marine being stomped into the ground. So let's cut out that space marine, press him into the clay, and then we're just gonna use a ball of aluminium foil to add a little bit of texture. Alright, now let's press the Daemon Prince into the clay as well, and then we're gonna leave it to dry. Once it's dry, we are going to snip and chip away at the clay to give it a more jagged, rocky look. Alright, I think we are ready to paint. So let's get everything primed up, and then we are going to paint this guy in Thousand Suns colors. And once everything is painted, we are going to line the base in black and then super glue on our Daemon Prince. And just like that, we are done with our Daemon Prince of Tzeentch. Thank you very much to my friend Sathya for letting me build and paint this model, and also while we were figuring out how to do this conversion, Sathya and I took inspiration from a bunch of very similar conversions that we found online. I've put the links to these conversions in the description down below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and check out my Patreon at patreon.com/TrevorGoesMeep. Alright, hope you had as much fun as I did, and I'll see you all next time.